You mentioned earlier in the week that you're able to reassess some strengths and weaknesses you thought you might have had. Did this week help crystallize that a little bit for you?
I think every day I learn more about our players individually, and then collectively. So without trying to be too general, every day for me I learn a little bit more about our football team. And today we scrimmaged with very few reps for the starters. We went with what we consider our key backups today. Guys that are going to have to fill in at some time in a starting role. Are going to be called upon at some time during the season to step up and play a very, very important role. That was today's scrimmage. That was about our key backups getting in there so when we call on them, next man in, they're ready to go. So I learned a little bit today about some of those key backups that are going to be called upon.
What did you see? Who stood out among those key backups?
I liked Jonas Gray running the football. I thought he did a very, very nice job. We were solid, much better up front. Golick did a nice job at center today. I think defensively, a couple of guys that stood out for me. Fox, we moved him to some will reps with McDonald being out. I saw that. Again, I'd have to watch a little bit more film, but I liked what I saw with some of those guys that we really tried to get into some key backup positions.
What'd you see at quarterback?
I really like the way that Reeves and Montana are battling. I mean, it's, Tommy, the spread comes really natural to Tommy because that's what he's been in. Nate's got a really strong arm. He's really athletic, stronger than Tommy. Tommy's still developing physically. But, so, you know what I mean? There's a strength and weakness there. I'd like to put them together, and I think at the end of the day, we're going to end up probably, 2A, 2B with those two guys right now.
Do you have any resolution, or when would you expect to have resolution? Places like offensive line, linebacker, some of those spots.
I'd say, we're gonna separate and go into demonstration squads by Wednesday. That's when you kind of start to really figure that out. I think we're going to go Monday. Tuesday's kind of the last shot at, figuring out where that starting unit is because you do want continuity as well. So I'll take half of the week to make those final decisions to build the other half for continuity going into game week.
Compared to other seasons where you've installed this offense, how far along is this offensive line as far as getting it being game ready?
Well, they'll be game ready. We won't have everything in there that we want. There'll be some things that they're not going to see until game time relative to pressures and stunts. We try to duplicate as much as we can, but the thing that we have within our system is we can protect ourselves if we need to control it from the sideline. So we're kind of going to put our foot out there and dip it in the water and see what we can do. And then if we feel like we're not ready, then we can pull it out and really kind of scale it back a little bit. So we're going to try to be aggressive with it and see where it goes, but we can scale back at any time.